Hello everybody, welcome back to the United States of America, here in Hearts Fine 4 Red World. Welcome back. So in the comments section, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know right now. The comments section, you guys said make your faction right now. Make it now, because you're at war. You can do that. You're right. But how are you right? Is the question. I can't create my faction. It still says I need to be, you know, the world tension needs to be at 50%. I can't create my faction. I just can't, literally. They would do it. I can't do it, though. I cannot get them to do it. And it sucks. Now, there was a naval battle up here. Oh, okay, that was against us. Yeah, go ahead and delete that. Got it. So we got some troops here. We're defending ourselves. We're just doing things. Now, of course, these guys are like, we gotta get over here. No, we don't. We no longer have to get over. Where are you going? Where are you? Stop! Oh my gosh! Really? Now I'm making all of them retreat. That is the most annoying freaking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, well now we're just gonna have to play and hope they, you know, don't take my shit. Because I think I'm sending a lot more troops down, aren't I? Let's 8 destroyers. I am sending a shit ton of troops down. That is so annoying. I've never seen that happen before, but oh well. Just going to happen. How are we doing? So we took Sao Paulo. Good. Our troops are really not feeling the jungleness down here. Really not. There's 16 troops alone right here. We need to get to their capital. Where the hell is it? I wish I could see it. There it is, right there. Oh, we're fighting for their capital right now. The question is, once I take their capital, is the war over? I freaking hope so. I can call in Canada. I mean, they got a few troops. Honestly, they actually do have a fair few. Look at all these troops. Canada got a damn well more than a few, like just a few of them. Holy shit. Got like 6 troops here that I don't know what to do with. Yeah, I do. If the war is still raging by that point, we may actually need you here. I don't want to have to do another naval invasion, but because of that little mishap with you two retreating into the same areas, which is really stupid, we're going to take 3 of you down here. Good lord. Now, let's go ahead and get all of you guys set here. Let's go ahead and delete that, because that's dumb. Let's go ahead and set it here, and we're going to push out from here. We don't actually have a lot of troops, so we can't really do this plan at the moment, but we'll hope to do it soon. So we're sending 3 troops down. Okay. We're sending a shit ton of troops through the oceans over. 8 tanks. Let's go ahead and get those over. But I wish I could do the whole, like, create your faction now since you're at war. I can't do it. They still will not let me do it. And it sucks. I don't know why. Our world tension for this action due to nationalist. Oh, so because of being nationalist, that's why it has to be. That kind of sucks. That's annoying as hell. Oh, well. Okay, so now we got our troops here. Now we're defending. Where are you guys going? Stop. Stop. Stop moving over. We're fine. Keep you guys there. Strategic destruction. Good. How are we doing here? We took their capital, which is fantastic. It didn't do shit, though. Dang, that sucks. Okay, so Rio de Janeiro is a good one, so we could push for that. What's their next capital? Oh, bitch. It's all the way over there. What the fuck? Okay. We're sending troops up that way, so maybe... John, is this you? Yes. We're going to make an offensive doctrine to push upward as well. This looks like absolute garbage, but it's working, so I don't care. I do not care how it looks. It's working right now. Okay, so... push against them there. We'll attack there, and we're going to try to push up from that side, because they're kind of worried about these troops, which I'm surprised of. I don't know why. There's our tanks. Where's our good old... Okay, our mechanizer are almost here. Where are you going? Okay, good. You're going over there. Fantastic. Fantastic. The majority of their troops are bunched up down here, which is weird. I don't get that. One of you attack there. One of you attack there. Because both of you can. And you should both be able to win. Research. That looks like absolute cancer. So I am so sorry that you guys have to look at that. But it's working. We're winning. Kind of. Ish. I mean, like, we're not dying. So that's the good thing. Rio de Janeiro is right there. We need to take that so bad. Hey, guess who has 10 more divisions of troops? Lit. Oh, that's fun. Why are you attacking me? That's so dumb. Your troops aren't even beating them over here. Stop it. You fool. How are we doing? You're actually doing absolutely shite. So I'm going to go ahead and move the 2nd tank division over there. We're moving 2 troops in here. It's just taking literally 5 years just to get over there. Okay, so what we're gonna do with you guys, and this could lead to the immediate downfall of you two, is I'm gonna send you literally straight for the capital. Because if we could do it, it's gonna be fantastic. Push! It's guaranteed you guys can attack now, and you guys can be fine. And we got 8 more tanks to do whatever the hell you want. That's some outdated equipment. Looks like we got some artillery that can upgrade. Fantastic. We got some more outdated equipment. Ah, the tanks can upgrade. Good. Very good. How are you two doing? I think you guys are winning. Yeah, you guys made them retreat. Fantastic. See, that's the thing. They get like almost half or like 3/4 of their shit by the time they retreat. That's the thing that sucks. See if we can roll them past the jungles. Maybe that's actually going to be a lot harder to do. How are we doing here? We're doing great. Down south, we're doing pretty well. Honestly. Take one of you and attack there. Push ahead. If you stay in Sao Paulo, we'll be fine. I'm just terrified they won't do it. Okay, we're winning here. We're attacking there. We're kind of losing, which is annoying. But we're good here on the top. The top portion. We're doing fine. You guys got literally 2 spots to go. I believe in you guys. You guys got to truck through. It's going to suck, but you guys can do it. I believe in it. We got to get to Rio de Janeiro. They're only like 49% into capitulation right now, and that's the fucking terrifying bit. Let's go ahead and push to Rio. See if we can get you guys to push to Rio. We need all of you basically to push to Rio. So rest of the army, reform as you need. We have to get to Rio. That's what we're going to do. Damn, you guys literally split them. Holy shit, you guys are doing good. Awesome. Great. How are you guys doing? You guys are still moving, which is odd. Are they attacking you? Question mark? I don't know what's happening. But you are going straight in, which is good. Awesome. Let's hope that you can make it. Rio, how are we doing? We're pushing into Rio now. Great. Ah, fantastic. Brazil, you should have given up by now. Honestly, if I would have saw this, I'd be like, nah. Nah, man, we're fine. We good. We don't need this. I'm fine with being your little... Because I'm not even going to destroy you. I'm not even going to annex you. I'm just going to puppet you. I could give like a little bit of it over to Argentina, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to puppet you. Unless Argentina says otherwise, but they're my puppet. So they can't say otherwise. That's the great thing. Hopefully, though, you make it in there quick. Come on. I know, it's jungle. It sucks. Just truck through. Let the Brazilians figure it out from there. What is that? Fast planner. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen fast planner before. That's really cool. I like it a lot. These guys are like, yeah, we're going to lose, so just let them take it. They're like, we're walking away. We're done. We're not dealing with this anymore. We do have a few bits and bobs of military factories, but I'm not going to use them just because they're probably in here. What are y'all doing? I don't know how that spot is so difficult to attack them with. There we go. They should give up right now. Why have they not given up right now? Are you... Oh my gosh. Brazil, you're freaking nuts, dude. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one little tank division, and he's going to ride the whole coast. And he's going to take 3 of your shits. That's what we're going to do with this. With this little bit of information that you just given us. And there's one spot here. The Amazons. But I want to keep the spots I got. He's running in and taking shit. So hopefully soon we'll just win. Right? Thank you. Good lord, that took forever. So we could puppet them. We could give a little bit over to Argentina, perhaps. Argentina should be well rewarded. How do I give something? You take that. I want you to have that bit of land because you deserve it. But we're going to puppet the rest. So Argentina, you gained a little bit. Proud of you. You gained a little bit of land today. Good stuff. And there we go. Brazil was puppeted. Finally, we got those fucks. So, we still can't create factions because, of course, everybody's just angsty. And nobody's getting really upset to the point where they want to fight each other. So, I'm stuck here doing a fuck ton more work. So, now that we're in Brazil, now we have so many forces in Brazil, we need to think about who's next. I was thinking about Colombia, just because they're right here. Now that we have Brazil, we can go in and take other spots. Peru, we could get Peru, but they're already nationalists. By the time we even get to war, they'll join us. You guys are revolutionary socialists, so we're not gonna fuck with you guys because you guys are in the Warsaw Pact. Or you guys, because you guys are also in the Warsaw Pact, which is annoying. We're gonna push for Colombia, damn it. I think we can do it. 45 divisions worth. Line up on Colombia. The other 25, get the fuck home. Because we do not need all of these troops here. Now we need rubber. 3 of it. That's kind of annoying. What are we still using rubber for? So it's going to be a little bit of a bitch getting all of them out of here because the infrastructure here is shit. I actually want to build a little bit of infrastructure here just because it's so trash. Not to hate on Brazil. Brazil is a beautiful country. Beautiful stuff. The 2014 World Cup was awesome to watch. Just gotta say. It's fantastic. Oh gosh, this is gonna take like 7 years. Can we help them? Like, can we though? Can we help? Can we build up their infrastructure? Yeah. Like this rule bit, we're gonna need some infrastructure here, guys. I mean, we're gonna need it. You guys are just absolute. You need that shit quick. So we're gonna build that up. Hopefully, yeah, the 10th of February. Good. Good lord, you need to have at least some form of stuff here. You guys got to be better. Better than this. You got Navy, you don't got any troops, though. That's the only part that sucks. We kind of have to be your defense until you train up a little bit more troops. Argentina, though, look at all my dudes. Look at all my puppets building up their troops. Chile, you're a revolutionary socialist, but you have enough troops, and I think you can train enough that you actually would probably be a great ally. It's just the terrain is going to be a fucking problem. Trying to invade you is going to be absolute trash. That's going to suck. Okay, so potentially, in our alliance alone, we got Canada, Mexico, and Brazil and Argentina. Already, that's looking pretty good. We have the top of us, the bottom of us. Then we have Brazil and Argentina for South America. Already, that's looking pretty good. And we could use Brazil as an invasion force into possibly Africa if we need something there, which is great. Europe is going to be the bitch. Okay, we got a new plane, which is awesome. Human Spain, how you doing? 64%. Not too bad. Korea, 55%. Also not too bad. You guys, 64%. I'm just going to wait for them to get like to 95, 98%. Because by that point, we're probably going to be fighting anyway. There's the Gen 5 multi-role. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, we need some new rubs. And we could trade it all with Brazil. And I know that's not the smartest idea because they're a puppet. You're going to be like, well, you're giving them free shit. It's fine. For right now, they're a puppet. I can get their shit basically for free. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so you fucks. Okay, so this is gonna suck because you guys are already getting the desertion. We're gonna try to fix that by building up the infrastructure. Hopefully that works. But that shit's not gonna build for a minute. So you guys are kind of gonna be stuck here for a second. It's gonna be fine though. We're gonna be great. All these troops though, send them the fuck back home. Because they can. Are they going home? Send them home. There we go. Clicked on the wrong province. That's why. But we're training troops for days. Okay, so let's go ahead and move you guys. Everybody that's going to be basically free is going to go over to Dallas. Because I want to figure out there what we doing. Because we're going to have a fuck ton extra troops. So, we're going to go ahead and make sure that they got themselves a job. How are we doing? Absolutely trash, guaranteed. Where is my supply areas? Yeah, see, this part here. 20 out of 4. 4. That's absolutely so bad. That's why we're building this up. And hopefully, when we continuously build up this infrastructure, it's going to help out our supplies. At least a little bit. Aw. Do we not have the rubber? Are you kidding? We still need it? Good lord. Training like mad. Trading like mad, I should say. We're gonna need at least a couple there for the artillery. We need that shit. Upgrading that artillery is gonna suck. But we're fine. We're fine and dandy. There we go. How are we doing now for our little supplies? Good. But we still need more because we have 45 divisions and we can only hold 40 there. So that's going to suck, but we could do it. Where the hell? What the hell, guys? Go home. Get home. Your buds are already, like, gone. They're almost home now. Good lord. Get them over here. 16 divisions are marching over. Good. Canada got fucking galore for troops. My god. Yeah, this war is going to be lit. Because they got allies, but we're going to have some allies too. It's going to be awesome. Research. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and get an MPA. Even though we may not actually use a lot of MPAs. Kind of depends on what we need. Should we get special forces? We don't really use a whole lot of them. That's the problem. That's why I'm kind of hesitant. We need something to research, so we might as well. We do have a feud already to start out. So I'm not going to hate on the fact that we can do it. Colombia's probably shitting their pants. Oh, we haven't even justified the war goal yet. Dang it. Good lord. So we may not get to the war in this episode. Who knows? I'll have to figure that out. Argentina, I'm so proud of you. I really am so proud of you for getting all of those guys. Oh, what a trooper. How much is here? 600, 800. 0. They can hold no planes. Around 0 planes. 800. Gosh, Brazil. You guys are awful. We gotta fix you guys up. Strategic bombers waiting for orders. Can any of these hold shit? Oh, that's not even theirs. That's the only one you got? Oh, gosh. I don't want to say I don't want to use the Air Force, because I really do. But we're going to have to send them the fuck home. At least. There's 978 in here alone. Let's go ahead and fly them out. We still have planes parked over in Mexico, apparently. Tactical bombers. Oh, I think it's because they're Mexican troops. No, they're here. They're here, just like basically fucking hanging out. They're like, we can still attack Mexico, and it's like, guys, we got that done already. That's already good. We're already fine there. So we don't really need to charge up Guatemala now, because now we could just push from the south. So what do I want you guys to do? This is the problem. Mexico, holy shit, dude. Good training. Oh, we're going to be able to fight so well. Dang, I'm so ready for this. Honestly, like, if I was the Soviet Union, as I said before, I would be shitting my fucking pants. Because I'm like, okay, the United States not only gained everything, basically everything that they've ever got. They grabbed this little piece of land. We're going to grab Hawaii. They got Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, and Canada as puppets. Now working on Colombia. I mean, like, just saying. Now, a lot of you guys are like, guys, attack the Democratic League and take back Hawaii. Hawaii is now on their own. We can justify against them ourselves. That's the great thing. They're not in a faction anymore. Now, granted, they might join the Democratic League, but for right now, they aren't in one. And Canada has boats stationed here. I'm not going to ask why or how. But the thing is, we need to get some troops ready to do that. So that means I got to make another army. Good lord. We need to set them from LA. And we need to basically... We need to invade Honolulu. We have to. We'll invade the 2, and then we'll push from there, hopefully. We got no boats watching over this area. That's the thing that's going to suck. We need to get all of these basically garrisoned taken care of. But we have 19 ships now. So we're going. I want to get another commander, though. So let's go ahead and start this up. So then we're just going to need one more, and then we can get that invasion started. So Hawaii is on the push. We are doing it. But it's going to take a second to do it. Okay, those are the 19 boats I just sent out. I was like, what the hell? Is there 19 divisions in that fucking sea that I haven't told what to do yet? Did we get that? Yes. Good. Research. It's quite difficult because we got a lot done. I really haven't worked on our actual navy yet. Maybe I should start researching that. There's one troop here. Let's go ahead and get him over. Holy fuck, dude. We have so much troops. I don't know what to do with this. So many. You have so many people in the armed forces. I love this. It's great. How much is our manpower? Our total manpower right now is 5. In the field, in the army alone, we have 1.42 million men. In training, we have 76,000. The air, we have 295,000. And in the navy, we have 38,000. So you could tell that the fucking army is legit. We got a lot of dudes in the army. How are we doing? 3rd of October. I think what we'll do is we'll go until then. We'll pause and then be ready for another war in the next episode. So this is kind of a... You saw a little bit of action with the last bit of Brazil. But now we're getting ready for Hawaii and Colombia. But I haven't justified the war against Hawaii just yet. Okay, we have 1 sub. That's enough. That's enough to get Hawaii rich. Now, granted, I don't know how much of a actual navy Hawaii has. I would guess it's a good bit. But, you know, I could be wrong. We need at least 2 here. I mean, I know we don't... Well, let's go ahead and cut them then and do it for them. Because we do need the advanced artillery. Might as well build it. We need a lot of shit, but... Oh, well, at least everybody has supplies, and we have fuck tons of nukes that we could use. I don't want to nuke Hawaii, though, because, you know, there's Americans living there. There's Americans living there. It may be its own sovereign nation again, but there are Americans living in Hawaii, and that's why it's our duty to go over to Hawaii and say, hey, we want our land and our Americans back. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Hawaii was its own nation. I'm like, yes, I get it. I know. I love the Hawaiians, and I want them to be... I'm glad they're a state, honestly. But what we did to Hawaii was real shit. It was real shit. But they're their own little state over in the middle of the fucking ocean now, so it's great. It's great. They're part of the United States, and they can vote, which is awesome, you know? They're not like freaking... Puerto Rico, who's still, like, a lot of people are like, we want Puerto Rico as a state. A lot of people are like, we don't want Puerto Rico as a state. For a lot of the people that are not, you know, for Puerto Rico becoming a state, it's because Puerto Rico is very poor. They're really terrified that that's just going to add on to the debt and we have to pay that. And I agree, because when they become a state, we have to take over all of their debt. That's how it goes. But on the flip side, you know, on the good side of it, then we got 51 states. Like, the first, like, odd number in my lifetime. You know, so I'm actually really excited if that does happen. But I guarantee you it won't be in Trump's presidency, and it probably won't be in the next ones. Now, I could be wrong, but you never know. Let's go ahead and continue working on our rocket engines. But yeah, Hawaii used to be its own nation, and, you know, sometimes I'm wish, like, you know, we did some really terrible shit to you guys. I feel really bad. But, it's alright. See? Look at this. When you build up infrastructure, Brazil, you become way better. Way better. That's why you just need to be beautiful. You need to be a beautiful Brazil that can get its job done. It's great. What was that? Was that, yeah. I think, yeah. So we're going to push for Blitzkrieg. You wouldn't think that the Americans would be doing Blitzkrieg now, would you? Hospital. Let's go ahead and build a couple of them. Might as well. We got factories galore. Almost all of the United States is basically done, and we're going to go ahead and get some research factories as well going in here. Because we can do that. And then I'm guessing, we could build up the rest for hospital. Sweet. So soon all of the United States will basically be worked on. And we just want to get some good old synthetic refinery and just add to the oil that's up here, dude. Just add to it. Get us some more oil over in the beautiful Alaska. Yeah, we're doing great, though. We're doing fantastic. Now all of our troops can just sit here and be ready to attack. Colombia's freaking out because they're like, oh my god, there is a gigantic amount of troops. Now, the thing is, they're probably getting ready for naval invasions and shit, but they can't naval invade me, man. I got too many troops on my border. I don't know what I want to do with you guys yet. Now, I could navally invade Colombia. Why do that when all of this is basically plains and I could just push in from there? Like, the mountains here are going to be the shit part, so trying to invade from the top is going to be just complete ass. I do want the Panama Canal. And they are very centrist, so that kind of is like a, but it's alright. So, supplier, as you can see, when I get the Panama, I can close the canal, which is going to be freaking grand. Because that means everybody in Europe, like, you'll be able to get trade from this way. But some of our Pacific friends that the Soviet Union might want to have, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to trade with them. It's going to be great. It's going to be fucking awesome. Canada, get your boats out of Hawaii. I don't know why they're there. They're actually wanting to befriend you, so that's good. They're on the right track. Unless they're just stuck in that like crazy state of we'll never get this done. But they're not. They're actually trying. So by befriending them, you befriend me, Hawaii. So just come on back. I wish I could just be like, hey, you know, just come here. Just, I wish I could offer them, you know, take under their wing. I can't do that. And I'm going to annex Hawaii instead of puppeting like we've been doing. I'm going to annex them fully because I can. Okay. Holy shit. We haven't researched anything since the Cold fucking War. Oh, God. That's so bad. Maybe that's why our Navy sucks. Oh, well. We'll be okay. I think we're pushing the United Kingdom, too. Are we pushing here? Yeah, they haven't moved in, like, at least, like, 3 centuries. So, yeah. We're probably not going to be pushing that much more into the United Kingdom. That's kind of a loss. How are you guys doing? 65. Good. I'm guessing you guys are 65. 66. Awesome. Korea, 57. I kind of wait for you. I want to wait for you to get really, really far in as well. Don't know how that'll go, though. Awesome. Now we can do the salute to the sailors. Exciting. Sweet. Okay. At least go on 4 speed for the while. Do we have more boats ready? Yes, we do. 4 of them. Awesome. And I can at least throw them over on the Hawaii Ridge. Get them going. Let's go ahead and justify against Hawaii. I don't want to justify too bad. Because that's gonna be done by October of this year. This is gonna be done by. I don't want to cancel it. I want to know how long is it gonna be done by. The 20th of May. So yeah, that's gonna be great. So we can probably get that war done before we can annex them. So awesome. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. Do I want to take any of these? Do I? Maybe some tanks, if anything. I mean, we got 6 troops. Might as well take some tanks. We'll get them popped up. We'll get them ready to go. How is our infrastructure? It ain't bad. But you know what? I want infrastructure everywhere to be good. And that's what I'm going to do. The entire West. At least, we're going to have a huge infrastructure project. It's going to be beautiful. Look at that. Oh. Fantastic. Don't worry, by the way, the Confederate States of America is close to being done. Or not close to being done. Close to happening. I have to record it again, so it's going to take a second, but it'll be out. It's not done and over with just yet. So now we've got a huge infrastructure project working so that we can get 10s across the board. We can get across all of our nation very quickly. Please tell me that's not your one troop, Hawaii. I'm going to feel bad if that's your one troop. This is going to be too easy. I don't want to do that to you. That's rude. Okay, okay. Motorized. Ooh, you're working in the motorized infantry. Watch out. Got a scary one here. Okay. Tanks. Did you get there yet? Yes, you did. Fantastic. Get you guys ready. Now I'm guessing that's going to take a second. Is that going to take a second? No, we can actually use auto do that. That's awesome. I hope. Yeah. Divisions are still preparing for it, but I could do it. I want to go ahead and get these 2 subs over there as well. Just because like we had 19 holding here. I want to have at least a good bit holding that last little bit just surrounding Hawaii. I want to get that good and proper. 27 nukes. Holy shit. Fantastic. I'm so excited about this. Like, this war between the Soviet Union and the United States is going to be freaking insane. It's going to suck, and it's going to take a lot of episodes. But once this thing finally pops, oh gosh, is it going to be lit. I want to try to get Spain, because one of you guys down in the comments below said you got Spain in your playthrough, and you were attacking the Soviet Union. Let me know down in the comments section below how you did that, because I've pushed for coups here. I pushed to try to diplomatically change them. And it hasn't worked so far. I'm trying to get to just 100% nationalists and see if they just change. I'm hoping. If they don't, then I will start the coup, but it's probably going to be really shit. So I'm going to try to get China in my league, Korea. I want to try to get at least South Korea there. But if we can stop Korea, it's going to be awesome. Kind of depends how that goes. Turkey would be great to have. I could probably... I'm guessing... Who's the leader of the Democratic League? Oh, the Democratic League is gone. Except for Turkey. Yeah, because even Australia left it. Shit. So everybody's leaving. So I'm guessing, are you the leader? Who's the leader? Yeah, you are the leader. I would love it if you were nationalist. And we are boosting nationalism in you, which is great. So you may just destroy the Democratic League altogether. Awesome. Fantastic. I like that, because then we're not going to have anybody else just joining randomly into a war that I want to get done. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Research. I got to continue working on our stuff. Our Navy is falling far behind. Chief of the Air Force. Oh my god, I forgot. How is this going? It looks like we're actually doing fine. Fascism is not rising anymore, which is great. So Republicans are still leading majority. Awesome. Close air support. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good. Decisive battle. Air combat training. We have a full thing now. Oh, full military staff, full research and production, full cabinet. Jeb Bush, man, you're literally a king because you've been in power for a while, a long time. But I think they just recently fixed that bit of the United States where you couldn't choose your president, which that kind of sucks. I wish I would have waited to do this series at least until after they got that fixed. But it was cool that we remade the United States. You know, that's, that's so cool. I want to start a different research on these at least. Tornado class. Let's go. We gotta get these researches done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right before. So if you guys don't want to stick around for that bit, that is perfectly okay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, though, if you're not going to stick around until the end of it. But we did a lot today. We got Brazil. And we gave a little bit of land over to Argentina, man. They deserved it for what they did. We got Brazil as a puppet. Argentina got a little bit of land. Canada, Mexico, Argentina, they're all training up troops. We're about to get Hawaii. We're about to get Colombia under our wing. Hopefully soon enough we can get Spain and China under our wing. That would be fantastic too. But we have to be able to make the goddamn fucking faction. If we can't make the faction, then we'd be upset as hell because we need it. Because if not, it's just us. Literally. And our puppets. Our puppets can come into war. That's why basically this is a last-ditch effort. Yeah, you guys are going to kind of hate me, but it's fine. You're befriending everybody that are puppeted to me. You might as well just come under my wing, forcefully, like we did back when. It's fine. Look at Mexico, dude. Look at them. That's fantastic. 19 ships, at least 21 divisions there. Gosh. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pause it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, give it a like down below. Tells me that you want me to continue the series. Comment down below for the one person that I was talking about, how you got Spain to join your faction. That's so and how you got them to switch. That's so difficult. Comment down below any other advice that you want me to do. Comment down names for the faction. I know a lot of you guys are wanting to call it NATO, so I might call it NATO, but if you guys are overwhelmingly with somebody else's opinion, then I'll go ahead and call it that. So I do want to know what you want me to do. I think one of the suggestions was the Union of Liberty or something like that. That sounds lit. Like, that sounds really cool. Because I would think you wouldn't, like, try to reform NATO. But if you guys do want to reform NATO, please do let me know. And then, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, Glenn Games signing off as always. Take care, everyone.